Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, and it's going to be a beautiful day today. I finally have some time to start working on my own crops. I don't have anything planted yet. Most everybody around me is already planted. I feel way behind. But that's what happens when you have a full-time job. You get to farm on nights and weekends. So, yeah, I'm running to the farm right now. I gotta grab some of my fittings for that nurse tank. Run up to the co-op. They're only open this morning. To get the last couple fittings I need to go get a hole saw to cut the hole in that tank so I can get that nurse tank together. And sorry, gonna check traffic here. Get that nurse tank together, and then get the dual put back on the 4440. Get the planter hooked back up. I'll do an oil change in it. Put the trash whippers on the planter, and go through check the seed tubes, and then I think the planter will be ready. Oh, and run to the co-op with the nurse tank and get my starter. And then I just gotta work ground. Get enough ground worked ahead of the planter, and I can start planting. So I just have a feeling I won't get any seed planted today, but I'm gonna try and get everything ready so maybe I can start in the morning. Although they're talking rain tomorrow afternoon, so I don't know where I'll go. It takes more than a day to plant the big field there at home, so I might not start there. We'll see. Well, if you followed my channel last year, you know this is the part where we ran into disaster. I'm going down to get my starter. I had filled this with water to check for leaks, so I gotta go dump that real quick, and then we'll go get the starter. Alright, I had to come back for 1 second. Look at this amazing meal my wife sent with me. Pork steak and green beans. I just had to give her a shout out because this is really good. We're here to get loaded up. They drop that tube down and fill it from the top. First test of the tank. Got 1,400 gallon in. We're here in the planter. First field getting planted. So I'm about to drop the planter down on the ground so I can get out and go fold it, unfold it, and start planting. Okay, just loaded up the planter with starter. I'm running a little different blend of starter this year. I'm running 2 more gallons to the acre of 32, give it just a little more kick of nitrogen with the planter. And so I planted just the first few feet so we could pull that tank in the field and park it here. So far everything's working good. The new trash whippers are whipping trash right out of the way. So I'm excited about this. Gonna go try and get started now. I think I'll have to adjust those trash whippers as we go a little bit. They're not all even, but we'll get the hang of it here at some point. So I'm gonna start planting. Hopefully kick on the starter here. Hopefully that system all works and get going. Okay, I almost forgot. Gotta make sure we turn on, this is for our liquid, our starter. We have our field selection already open in the 2020 and the iPad. And then we open our field in the Trimble. Oh, I opened the wrong event. It's already got coverage in it. Open field, okay. Okay, planting 2020, that's last year's planting. There's planting 2021, which will have no coverage in it. There we go. So now I can go here and I can choose my headland pattern. That, we're ready to roll. Okay. Row 12, alarmed, says not planting. My GoPro battery was dead. I just changed that walk back there. and the seat tube sensor was unplugged for some odd reason. So I plugged it back in, and the wind keeps blowing my boxes, so I don't know if you can see that. Box 11, the wind just blew it open. I went back there and closed 2 boxes. We got pretty strong winds today, so I'll be fighting that all day. Alright, while I'm out of the cab here, I decided I'm going to do a little dig and see if I can find some seed down here. There's a seed. This one right there. Okay. See that guy? So, we're going to see how deep we are. I'm right at the 2-inch. I wanted to be just a smidge deeper, but there is moisture here. There's moisture right there for that seed. So, that's good. I don't know how there's moisture here. We haven't had rain in weeks. Let me get this, shade this so you can see this little guy. Look at that cute little seed. Okay. So if I dig back, oh, there's another one right there. You see I got one right there, one right there. So I'm about 3 inches apart. That seems awfully close, but let's see. Yeah, we're right about 2 inches. I wanted to plant just a smidge deeper. Let me go try another row here. Let's try this row. Right here. See, this should be a closer track, and this should be a closer track, so it should be right in between here. So, oh, there's a seed. There's a guy right there. Yep, I'm right about, just a smidge over 2 inches on this one. Let me find a corn stalk lay across there. You can see, yep, we're like 2 1/4 inches on that one. That's fine. I want to be just a smidge over 2 inches. So I think that's good for the moment. I'll stop again in a little bit and check a couple spots. Okay, it's real windy. Hopefully you can hear me. The whole planter quit planting. So I came back here. This chain is all off, garbled. There's 2 drive tires on each side. So there's this one and this one. Okay, I locked this tire up. This tire skidded. I was like, why is there a pile of trash in front of that tire? Because the tire skidded. That's how jammed up this chain is. So this is a new one for me. I don't have a whole lot of tools in my toolbox, but I do have a hammer, so I'm just gonna try beating this chain over and see if I can get it either broken or off. And looks like I might have a spring up here broken, and I don't know, we'll assess the damage here in just a minute. Well, with a hammer, a chisel, a screwdriver, and some bloody thumbs, I got the chain off of this side. So it drives from 2 wheels, so it'll just drive from this tire now until I can get the parts. Up here there's some drive dogs. So what these do is they allow it so when you turn this forward, it spins the shaft, but when you back up, it doesn't. So it doesn't break stuff and doesn't spin everything backwards. So I should probably take this out of here so it just freewheels in here. But I gotta get a new, these are called drive dogs. Gotta get another dog and some new springs, and we can put this back together. And then I also need a new chain, and we'll be back rolling with 2 drive wheels again. that is gonna do it for the first day. My buddy parked the tank in a weird spot, so I'm nosed up to the rock pile. I don't know what he was thinking, but anyway, got about 80 acres done today. It's not too bad. Besides we had a few little things like I never filmed it, but I got a rock wedged between the row cleaner and the gauge wheel. That was fun. I thought I was gonna have to use a hammer and break the rock into pieces. I ended up getting a big pry bar and loosening up the trash whipper, and I should have filmed it. Anyway, there was that. There was the drive chain that came off. I lost another drive chain. Some row units pushing. The usual. So not horrible for first day out. 80 acres. We didn't start till about noon, I suppose. It's about 10:30, almost 11 now, so pretty decent day. We're on the big field here, so hopefully got 20 acres knocked out on it. So got another 100 acres to go on it, so should hopefully maybe be able to finish it tomorrow. And then depending, we may have to go spray depending on what the wind does tomorrow, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night.